It's bigger than us, and we'll call people around us to come and join us in that mission. Isaiah 56, God says this: all day long I've held out my hands to people who think things I'm not thinking. All day long I've held out my hands to people who say things to themselves, their own imaginations that have nothing to do with what I would say to them. Father says, all day long I've held out my hands to people who just think their own things. And then he says in Zechariah chapter 1, he says, return to me and I'll return to you. Because I want you to say something to yourself that the Father would say to you. All day long, I'm holding out my arms. Will you say something to yourself that the Father will say to you? It matters what you say to yourself. Ephesians 3 verse 20 says, He's able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. What's imagination? My imagination is only what I'm saying to myself. He's able to do immeasurably more, all that I can ask and all that I can say to myself. Now, look around us here. This building that's here. Before this building was here, it was just a piece of land. And someone stood on this piece of land and they said, I see a building here. There was nothing here. It was just a piece of land. Someone stood here and said, I see a building here. I see a door, I see windows, I see stairs, I see a basement. Somebody stood on this piece of land and said, I see a building here. They said to themselves, I see a building here. And based on what they said to themselves, they wrote it down, and someone built this building based on what someone said to themselves. Based on someone's imagination. He is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. All we ask or dream. Or you might say to yourself, God is able to do immeasurably more than all you ask or imagine. But it's just as if you just got to dream it. You've just got to think it. And Paul says, God's able to do more than you can ask or imagine, but you're going to have to think it. You're going to have to dream it. And God can do